Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Don Donald, and this is Motivation on Tees. The message today is, don't waste your life. Do not waste your life. Life is in an hourglass. That's why the period of one's life is referred to as a lifetime. Yes, because life is lived in time, and time also is inseparably attached to life. And this time waits for nobody. It ticks, and it also flies. Time flies. And when it comes to wasting a life, we would first ask, what is life in the first place before it's wasted? And what then amounts also to living in waste of that life? I would answer that by saying, life as far as I'm concerned, is the animating force of an object given for an operation within a span of time. Life is not the operation itself, but it's the animating principle. You may not waste the principle except you kill it. Life is so precious, and in fact, it's the most precious thing in the universe. Quote me anywhere. And if time is so precious, then life is the most precious. And because life is time programmed, time also has become so close to life in premium and preciousness. Hence, whoever wastes time wastes life. I repeat, whoever wastes his time wastes his life. Simply because life is the time programmed essence of living. Without time, there would be no life lived, and without life, there also would be no lifetime. Take away time, you take away lifetime. And take away life, the time of life ceases to count. It's as simple as that. Both time and life are intertwined. That's why the word spend is rightly used for both of them. You spend your life like you spend your time. Because the spending of time is tantamount to the spending of life, life being a time-programmed essence. Therefore, be careful how you use or spend both your time and life. This is because life is like a coin. And every coin is meant to be spent. And like the two sides of a coin, it's also spent either way. But must be spent only once. You can spend your life any way you want or anyhow you like, but you only spend it once. Because life is a one-time or one-off gift of nature, just like that one coin. You get the opportunity to live only once. You have just one shot to life. But if you live it right, that one shot is enough, like one word of wisdom is enough for the wise. Life is too small and too short, just like that one singular coin I said, and the end of life, sadly also, is like a looming pendulum. It can swing in your direction anytime. So make the best of what you have now while you live, while you still have the breath of life in you. Meaning, try as much as you can, to live your life to the fullest and create the best memorable moments happy to be remembered. Because, ordinary days may not be remembered but memorable moments will be. Don't waste your life. Let me tell you this, the human life is designed in such a way that it's so unique and precious on its own. So much so that it still matters even when you do not have a career purpose to pursue in life. I know you may have listened to so many talks on purpose-driven life, and how important it is that you fulfill your purpose in life, but I will still tell you this morning, life still matters with or without the fulfillment of your career purpose. That's how precious life is in its truest essence. Now listen to what I said again, and how I say it, and don't get me wrong, life, with or without a vocation purpose, is still sacrosanct. Absolutely. The truth is that, whether you are a success or a failure in life, career-wise, your life or breath still matters nonetheless. Your life matters with or without any achievement whatsoever. And it is so because, life in itself is a breath, and breath is life. And so the breath of life matters no matter the purpose, career or occupation of one in life. Do you understand that now? Your breath is the most essential thing in your existence before your vocation purpose. And let me even tell you, there are two kinds of purpose in life, and they are active purpose and passive purpose. Your active purpose in life is only one of the reasons why you were gifted with the breath of life. Because you are not a product of chance, and you were not given life for nothing. And that one reason is even a secondary reason which we refer to in various terms like vocation, career, calling, occupation, profession, etc., which translates to every means of livelihood in life, whether it's doctor, nurse, chemist, pharmacist, lawyer, pastor, teacher, writer, secretary, poet, author, motivational speaker, life coach, internet entrepreneur, blogger, vlogger, YouTuber, psychologist, counselor, advisor, politician, legislator, president, governor, mayor, chairman, chief executive, philanthropist, humanitarian worker, business entrepreneur, photographer, editor, news reporter, broadcaster, accountant, administrator, engineer, researcher, website designer, app developer, social media manager, business manager, customer support person, electrician, technician, dispatcher, fashion designer, graphic designer, illustrator, artist, musician, dancer, composer, event planner, actor, actress, film director, film producer, film marketer, carpenter, architect, surveyor, bricklayer, plumber, painter, welder, goldsmith, silversmith, blacksmith, miner, cleaner, janitor, dog walker, personal assistant, office assistant, volunteer, gardener, florist, farmer, caterer, cake designer, baker, restaurant owner, chef, storekeeper, postman, nanny, driver, captain, pilot, soldier, police officer, security guard, etc. Now, let me ask you a very pertinent question. If you don't have the breath of life, would you be able to fulfill any of these livelihood purposes? Of course not. Now, the other kind of purpose to life, which I call the passive purpose, is the procreation purpose. But Don Donald, what do you mean by procreation purpose? I will reply by asking you back, what do you think procreation is? Is procreation not reproduction? Is it not the sexual activity of conceiving and bearing biological offspring? In other words, procreation is the process by which an organism produces others of its kind. And this is the primary purpose of life, but it's more or less passive in comparison with the other purpose. Nobody remembers this primary purpose and nobody talks about it. All they harp about is the active purpose. And they forget that you can't possibly become anything in life in its active purpose unless and until you are first ushered into life primarily by birth through procreation, the passive purpose of living. So when you waste your time for procreation, you waste your life also, as well as you waste your life, when you waste the time of your profession. Those are the only two mediums when not duly followed lead to a waste of life. I provoke you into a very detailed personal appraisal and inventory taking today. Take inventory of yourself and life with this knowledge in view. In other words, take stock now. But if you find out that you have wasted a part of your life, don't go into self-pity. No, no, no. We all have been there. We all are guilty of life-wasting activities or inactivities at some point in our lives. I will give you my little story. When I graduated from high school, and my parents were too poor to further my education, I stayed at home for a whole 36 months doing practically nothing. Such an amount of time of inactivity, to me, today, amounts to nothing but wasted years. Although I have worked so hard ever since to redeem those wasted years. And thank goodness, I'm here today. But the main issue is, don't waste your procreative and vocative years. If you do, you just wasted your life even though you may still have your breath of life. But your procreative life and your vocative life are the only part of you that can truly be wasted. I will now give you an essential part of the list of how you can actually waste your life even in little things you think don't really matter. And after that, I will close this video. It's been a little long video, and I appreciate you all. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to join our YouTube community in spreading the good word, and also be sure you enable all notifications, so you are notified each time we upload a new video. Also leave a comment, and follow us on our social media handles, and if you have gotten any value at all whatsoever from this video, please share with your friends and family, so they too can benefit. Thank you. This is my list of things that waste people's lives. Number 1, people go to school for their parents and uncles instead of themselves. And they spend a quarter of their lives honing another man's craft. Living to please others. What a waste of life. In like manner, they are talked into the wrong business only to discover many years down the road that they are in a wrong trade, after wasting a great portion of their life. What a huge waste. Number 2, people procrastinate their lives away. Always putting off things they need to do today till tomorrow, a tomorrow that never comes. And they end up accomplishing nothing with their lives through sheer procrastination. Who will they blame? Number 3, some people are just worriers, constantly worrying over things. They worry for the past, the present and the future, losing a large chunk of their lives to worry. In the same vein, they dream too much, think too much, care too much, and never arrive at an actionable plan for realizing their dreams, after wasting almost one half of a lifetime. So sorry. Number 4, many people have a plateau problem. They keep hitting a plateau each time they start a thing. And they end up getting frustrated, overwhelmed, giving up, and starting another one. They never finish anything they start, so they never perfect anything. They are always starting a new thing. What a life of waste. They are jacks of all trades but masters of none. Another thing like it is multitasking. Multitasking is when people try to do more than one thing at a time. Nothing diminishes productivity and wastes time and life like multitasking. You must suffer the problem of divided attention and losing focus every now and then whenever you multitask. Stop it. Number 5, over-socializing. A lot of people don't know where to draw the line between fostering a friendly relationship and getting themselves bogged down for hours on end every day by very chatty friends, co-workers and relationships that don't add value to their lives. And many of them lack the will to say no to their time wasters or ask to be excused. What a pity. Number 6, many people are hardly intentional about what they are doing. They don't really know why they are doing what they are doing. And when you are not intentional about what you do, you are as good as a waste. Be intentional in all you do. Number 7, frivolity. There are a lot of people who are guilty of carrying out daily unnecessary activities. They spend their day doing frivolous and silly things, such as gossiping, unnecessary use of the internet and social media for time on end, sitting endlessly on a couch and watching TV or playing video games, attending unnecessary meetings, engaging in empty conversations, making empty promises they know they wouldn't fulfill, complaining, quarreling and fighting with people, criticizing and antagonizing others, eating junk food that makes you lag, commuting to work every day during rush hours when you can time shift your drive for less traffic. These and many more are the ways you can waste your time, and by so doing, waste your life. I tell you again, don't waste your life. I will see you in the next video.